Yes, we are.
Check on that.
Alright. So you turn the microphone more towards me, or is it like?
Yeah, you can do that. Sounds like
Okay. What is the name of this? Hello, Asheville.
Mad Scientist Tea Party.
This is the Mad Scientist Tea Party. Mr. Blackwell will be coming soon. Something just weird happened to the video.
That's what I'm
Okay.
We're not really sure why.
That's Adam. He's off the screen making the tea for us. My name is Mike. I'm doing a shameless promotion for the Mount Dungeon TV show.
That's fine. And they're great. You are
Yes. While we're doing shameless promotions, I'm just going to go ahead and say that there's going to be a benefit tonight. It's supposed to start. I was trying not to burn myself with water. Jolly Root. Wait, what can I say?
You can say, yeah, you can say everything.
Even the price. Okay. You don't want to get this much in trouble. All right, so we're gonna have what a bargain. It's going to be 3 bands, $5 at the Jolly Rouge, starting at 9:30. Get there around 10. Who should probably do this the right way. Who starts at 9:30 really? Especially musicians. I don't know what else to say.
And I'm gonna steal me a pistol, shoot my chauffeur.
Let's see. I think it's pretty funny. I just came in here to get some certification for field gear, and apparently I'm on live TV by myself. I was promised muffins. Please, you promised me. No, actually, Mr. Blackwell promised me muffins. You're toasting. Okay.
You're gonna be your waiter today.
What's that jam being made out of?
A brand new V.
That's what I made it out of earlier.
Won't need no passengers.
Don't leave.
I will be
Well, where's Mr. Blackwell?
I can't say. He's indisposed. He's working on an experiment.
Trying to squeeze something out.
Drive me around, drive me around the world.
Yeah.
Hey, he's the one who left me here by myself. I'm supposed to be in motion. Look at me, I'm moving. Oh, look.
Aha, I took it away.
Good. My hand's still there. So is my other one.
Change that.
What do we actually do on
Huh?
the Mad Scientist Tea Party?
Usually we talk about things.
Good.
We don't always have to.
Fine. Tea and muffins. Oh. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, indeed.
So tell us a little about yourself. What are you doing?
My name is Mike. Right now I'm a CNA at a facility for Alzheimer's and dementia patients.
What are you doing with URTV?
Still trying to figure that out.
Well, he's a whiskey-headed man.
Alright, I'm going to, I'm trying
Yes, he
to
stay drunk all the time.
see if we can get some,
Well, he's a whiskey-headed man. Yes, he stay drunk all the time.
I want to start, taking videos of, the roller derby
Well,
girls
if he
and
don't
trying to put that on
stop
URTV
drinking,
because
I
it seems like a really easy way to get programming and at the same time,
Well, every
do
time I see
advertising
that
or
man,
promotion for
he's
the roller
in
girls.
some
I have
whiskey
muffins.
he slip around the corner,
Excellent, excellent.
trying
Well,
to get
we
another
could treat
apple
him.
pie.
No.
Well, he's
Well,
a
I guess.
whiskey-headed
Yeah.
man. Yes, he stay
Still
drunk
work.
all the time.
So that's what I'm doing. Trying to work with Mount Dungeon a little bit, but to be honest,
I
they've
believe
kinda
he gonna
got all their bases covered, so I'm not really needed there. Makes me sad.
Well, every time I see that man
But I have muffins.
walking up and down the street, he's driving and talking
I'm sorry?
with everyone he meets.
Yeah.
Well, he's a whiskey-headed man.
Is it? Yeah, we can
Yes,
hear
he
it.
stay
We can hear it.
drunk all the time. Well, if he don't stop drinking, I believe he gonna lose.
Song's all about
his
drinking.
mind.
Excellent. Might do some of that tonight.
I think I'm gonna get into it. I need to run by the ABC store. I found this great whiskey on New Year's, and I'm not gonna say the name of it.
Okay.
And I think I've told you about it anyway, but I need to run by it.
Oh yeah.
You should be able to find it at the store.
Like it fires out of a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a whiskey-headed man.
It's pretty. Yeah, I
Yeah,
had
he
some of
stay
that
drunk
wink,
all
wink.
the time.
like a year ago or so.
It's really smooth.
Friend
but
Raymond.
Still has a nice kick to it.
Well, he's a whiskey-headed man.
It's not like
Yes,
you're
he
jumping the
stay
whiskey, that's
drunk
like-
all the time.
It's just fire from beginning to end.
Yes. It is. It's very smooth.
Well, if he
Nice.
don't stop drinking, I believe
You gotta be
he
careful
gonna
that kind of thing, though,
lose
'cause,
his mind.
If it doesn't have enough of a kick, then I'll just keep drinking it.
Yeah, and then next thing you know, you're.
Well, every time
Next thing
I
you
see
know,
that
I'm-
man, he's
I'll
in
bring
some
over a
whiskey
toilet going,
joint.
oh God, what's wrong
He's
with
trying to
me?
make a bet.
Changing the subject. I was watching a C-SPAN last night. Totally zoned out. No, it was actually funny. It was the only time I've ever seen it. It was a bunch of people from the House, a bunch of Democrats, and they were just cracking me up. They were explaining the budget and basically the deficit and debt situation going on right now.
Right.
And basically with the last 42 presidents over 224 years racked up about $1 trillion of debt combined. Our current president within the last 7 years has done $1.33 trillion by himself.
I was just discussing conspiracy theories with some people out in the lobby. And they were talking about there was an idea of big ways to try and
Tell me
completely
where
bankrupt the
you
system.
stay last
So that all
night.
social services will be cut. And then, and we've already got all these Patriot Act laws that are saying, you know,
If
Tell me
if you
where
say
you
anything bad about the government, you're
stay
obviously a
last
terrorist. So
Yeah.
that they can send you to
yeah,
Now you know you don't love me, and you just can't treat me right. It's a low down shame.
I feel it, Mr. Blackwell.
The way you treated me. It's a low down shame. The
Well.
way you treated me.
You're still fine. I'm sure.
Welcome to the Mad
Now
Scientists
I'm just as good to you,
Tea
baby,
Party.
as I
Woo.
intend to be.
I love cube sugar. It's just
All
so
right.
handy.
Now I know that y'all have had a fabulous conversation going on.
yes.
You didn't.
We were getting into
No.
conspiracy theories.
Okay.
I didn't touch any of the levels. I just switched the camera back and forth a couple of times.
Oh. All right. Huh. I see.
Go back to the pretty face. There we go. That's hey, there's a pretty face.
Okay. Let's see what we can do with that. Hang on.
Okay.
What can we do with a pretty face? Let's see. I have things I can do
Can you zoom up?
with a pretty face.
I'm gonna show them what's
There we
I'm
go.
eating. Hey,
How's that?
looks like I'm sucking on some carbon monoxide.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at, do that again. See? That's my monster faces. Okay.
Oh, keep doing it.
Huh? Oh, you want
Go back
more?
to it.
You haven't gotten enough yet?
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Okay, we're done.
All right.
You just had to do that one thing.
All right. Well, you have to admit that it's pretty bizarre, huh? Yeah. There it is. Now, tell the truth. Have you ever seen that effect on any TV show before?
Not offhand.
I think not. What do you
Not
think?
off the top of my head.
Not on hand either.
Not offhand. Well, how about on hand? Ooh, what have we got here? Let me have some of the black currant. And
That one? Oh, yeah. It's good stuff.
yeah. I kind of put you onto that. You know what I mean? But we have other things in there, but
Right.
this is and I use lots of it. Probably too much. Yes. All right. I hope you've put a pot of water on. Ours has just recently gotten started, I see, and it's not whistling yet. It'll be a little while. Oh, we have some. That's right. Well, we have another one, a
Yes.
new one put on.
Ready-
I'm sorry.
Almost ready for our second
I'm
pot.
sorry. I'm implying that Adam, my assistant, is not on the ball, and indeed he is entirely on the ball. Aren't you, Adam?
He just left.
Yes, right. Every time he leaves now, I'm afraid I don't know if he'll come back or not. He may not come back. Okay.
Good muffin.
So I hear you're going to do the roller girls.
I'm trying to. I'm thinking about it. Well, their first match is on the 19th of April at the convention center. They actually booked the convention center. So they'll be indoors, so you have no excuse not to come. Aside from not wanting to watch a bunch of women beat the crap out of each other, which, I mean, come on.
That's what I love.
Yeah. I mean, come on. It's that's got to be enough of a draw right there.
There are a lot of really cool girls in that game.
There are a great many cool girls. I am currently dating
One of them.
a woman.
I hope she's
Right.
watching you right now.
Probably not. She teaches junior high, so she's probably just getting out of school. But yes, there are a great many.
Do I know her?
She gets at it.
I don't know.
Is she tall and thin? Does she have dark hair?
Yes. We can stop talking about this now, though.
She's totally cool.
She's incredibly cool. She's probably cooler than I am, which is the issue.
Yeah, you won't wear the plaid pants.
All right, so for Mardi Gras, we had a little parade, and she can get into the occasion, and I simply had a hard enough time trying to wear plaid pants. I did not wear them. I do not have the wackiness in me. I have enough wackiness to buy plaid pants, just not enough to actually wear them. No.
So I brought some of these in because we might want to.
Okay.
Since we have the.
But yeah, I want to film them because it seems like a great way to bring in your TV, which I'd like to become more a part of, and roller derby, which apparently is becoming a part of my life. Together.
Well,
And
that's
I don't
not
understand why no one has, in the 2 years that roller derby has been around. Ooh, let me have some sugar.
Bad. Yes, we recommend a sugar cube in your tea.
I'm not a big fan of putting sugar in my drinks, but
Uh-huh.
if it's a sugar cube, how can you
But
pass it up?
one sugar cube and a cup of tea really will sometimes bring it to life.
Yeah.
It's very nice, yes. And
I wish we still did sugar cubes with everything, that it wasn't such a rarity.
I still know people who can get sugar cubes. So. It's not a rarity. Yes.
Right, but when you go to a coffee shop or something,
I know they're always in the little packets, aren't they?
yeah,
Yes.
that or you get them in the big containers, and
Right.
that's dangerous because then you'll
Right.
just like
Right. Or
pour half the thing in your coffee.
or you just get the paper stuff, you know.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, sugar cubes. Well, that was early on in the process. Decided, we shall have sugar cubes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just classy. I
Oh,
don't
you know what? You know what? Did you just did? Oh no, he already did it. Look at that. He is so on it. Look at that. But see that little cream pitcher in front of you?
Yes.
Has cream in it, doesn't it?
Would you like some?
Oh no, I just
Okay.
noticed it though. I'm like, oh well, all right. You know, we
Doing a good job.
We have the cream, we have the pitcher, we have the tea, we have the sugar cubes. and we have hot muffins and hot muffins.
Hot muffins.
We are a fan of hot muffins and roller girls, right?
Yes.
Okay. What else? So for a while you seem to be trying to get involved with
Mount Dungeon.
Mount Dungeon, and you have a shirt.
I do. I decided to do. I've already said, but I decided that since we're doing the benefit today,
To wear it.
I
Good
would
idea.
wear it because it's just a bit of shameless promotion.
Very good.
And since I'm
And see, I didn't figure.
I'm on
I didn't
here.
think of that.
yeah
No, I tried. Okay, I went to the. Were you at the video
no
music video thing night before last?
No,
That
my
was-
work schedule's kind of got
Okay.
in the way.
Well, I went to that, and it was cool. And some people dressed up, ties and
Really?
things. People were dressed up. Not all of them, but some. Matt was dressed, and
Matt likes to dress up.
yeah, Matt was dressed, and
You can be very flamboyant.
but he wasn't like the only one with a tie. There were a
Or
number
a
of people there.
straight-ish man, yeah.
And I thought to myself, before I went, I thought about throwing. I had all the clothes I was wearing were okay, and I thought about throwing this jacket on, the suede jacket, and I would have been kind of dressed about throwing my suede jacket on, but I didn't.
Right.
And then I got there, and wow, people were dressed up, So tonight,
Tonight, I don't think people will be dressed up because it's a rock and roll show.
well, I will, and I bet you there will be some too.
You think? Matt might.
Well,
be.
Matt will be there, won't he? Now,
He'll probably be wearing a tie.
right? I bet he will.
When I first met him, he was not a tie-wearing man.
No,
This
but
is
he
only
wore
recently since he's been
he
doing
wore that
Mount
leather
Dungeon.
hat, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's always been a leather hat wearing man. Yeah. Yes, it's as though he recently discovered the tie thing.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I'll see how this goes. If I feel that it really requires cream, we have it. This is together. This is the height of low T for us today. You see, we do low T on a high table. See, this table is high because it's up over
Right.
your legs. If it was down more on level with your knee, then it would be a low table, and that would be more common to serve low tea on like coffee, what we call on
do you
end
mean by
tables.
low
and so-
tea?
Well, okay, people in America say they do. Ooh, high tea. Like high tea is some kind of. They think of tea as some sort of a ceremony, if you will.
Right.
Okay, no.
The Japanese.
No, high tea is just like tea, like the whole family would have, where they might get together. It's a little more of a meal. You see what I mean? And it's on like the dining room table, if you will,
Right.
and it's on a higher table. Low tea is really what we're having now, the 4:00, the afternoon tea.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
Little boost of caffeine.
Yeah, right. A little boost of caffeine, and it's more of it's more of a social event.
Right.
You see what I mean? And would be more likely to be held in a parlor with like end tables where you set your cup and stuff on the end table by you and stuff, instead of having on the big table in front of you. So, but this is sort of my own modification. So
Right.
we serve low tea on a high table. Yeah.
You know, I kind of prefer the high table. I like having my legs in front of me and
It's easier to access. You don't have to bend over to.
or
Yeah,
have to
things.
worry about. Yeah. It's more
Well-
ergonomic, really.
Well, it works to me. It works well either way you do it, as long as you've got a cup of good tea within arm's reach. There, I can be on TV too. Everybody but Adam. There, and he can be on TV too. All you have to all you have to do is snug up to the table. You can put your head down where your teacup. You can put your head in your teacup. Anyway, that's it. That's it. We'll all get on this camera. Okay. Yeah. I think that what the important part of it is that you have a cup of good tea within arm's reach, so that you've got a cup of tea to drink. You see what I
Can I
mean?
have more muffins?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
why. That's why
they're here.
That's why you made them, isn't it? Let me please have some more current. And they're
Gotta let you know here, Mr. Blackwell,
Yes.
Adam, if you didn't know this about me,
Oh, yeah?
kind of a mooch. So if you sit things in front of me, I'm just gonna keep eating.
Oh, okay.
I know this about myself, and I'm pretty okay with it.
Well, we are too.
I don't
That's
know if you have a roll today, but I think Robert, I just probably screwed up your
no.
alarm.
No. I don't
actually,
have a
that's,
roll today
we
because
don't do
the 420 roll for Friday is not sponsored. See, I don't. No one wants to sponsor it.
It's 420!
You know, that
so
seemed
DJ
kinda-
419
Right on time.
is in
That's
to
the
tell us.
idea.
Hey, we have. You see what we have?
I do.
I recommend you. Would you like some tea too? You're sitting in front of a cup.
Certainly.
Oh, good. Okay.
May I-
We don't get you a lot for tea anymore. You know.
It's all these members keep bugging me, man.
This is such a bad thing?
We have too many members.
Mm.
So many people in the community are interested in participating and contributing to this thing called public access that I rarely have time to sit down and have a cup of tea anymore.
Yeah, probably change the
So I do blue
camera
or white.
angle because I don't think they can take so much of my pretty face. We need to have Mr. Zarni over
Blue
here.
or white? Which pot?
Oh, I'm taking all your.
There we go.
Which pot is ready?
The white one.
White. Ready for me.
Excuse me.
So I'm excited about tonight. I think it's gonna be fun.
I'm really happy it's actually going to happen. Because for a very long time there, I thought it was going to fall on its face because I wasn't doing much work.
Oh, did you put tonight's thing together, or
I came up with the idea and I got the space, and then
Good.
I came up with the realization that I don't know anything about the music scene here or know anyone in it or anything like. I know a few people in it, but musicians are kind of flaky,
Mm-hmm.
so it's very difficult to get them to commit to anything.
He said kind of flaky.
I'm going to tell you something.
I'm being blatantly insulting, so if you have problems, come to
You
URTV
don't know-
and become a member, and then
You don't
complain
know
to
anything
Zarni
till-
about it.
You don't know anything till the night of the gig and see if they show up.
Right.
That's when you know. But I'm going to tell you that we have had, for the most part, a really good run of musicians working with Mount Dungeon.
Yeah, you guys really.
Oh yeah, well,
They have been relatively prompt, almost always. They have been.
you've had a few last minute.
We've had
cancellations,
some
haven't
cancellations, but they have been really
you?
rare.
Rare. That's good.
Yeah. See, I used to run.
That's the good stuff right there.
The current stuff. Yeah, I used to run a variety music room in Atlanta. That was to give you an idea. Our fire ratings and stuff were the same as those on the Orange Peel. So I'll say it was a club about the same size. It was actually bigger, but it was a big place. And we had and being a variety music room, it was a lot of punk bands and stuff. You know, it was everything. And we had, and I just know that in that vein of music, and granted, many of our bands were coming from out of town and stuff like that. But in that vein of music, you can easily have up to a 50% no-show, that's really huge. So you really have to be prepared for that. We've had nothing like that kind of problem at Mount Dungeon. Maybe we've had a 5 or 10% no-show, something, even if that. Just really not much. So,
Well, Mount Dungeon is pretty much the only thing around here that sponsors
well, you would think
the
that
whole vein of local music. Cause
you would think that if you didn't go to the music video thing Wednesday night.
I didn't even know anything about this music video thing. I've been really out of it for the past 2 or 3 weeks.
Apparently, everybody there didn't know anything about URTV or Mount Dungeon.
They didn't.
That's what I heard from like 3 different people. They were like, "You are what? What channel is that?"
Wow. Well, so this is a chance for the folks to meet, and they took they took an intermission, and they got up and they announced, this is the intermission. This is for mingling and schmoozing and networking, they call it. That's it, for networking. And sure enough, I ran out there and all came to the conclusion that this is the kind of excitement we have on our show. Woo! Yes, hold that up, and I'll scald you here. Are you ready?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, really, if you scald me, this thing is just being dropped.
Ouch. I'm scalding me.
Yeah.
It's you or me.
I prefer you.
I was going for you. Okay.
Well, work.
Okay.
Okay. No, I'll figure it out. I
See,
have some
he
intelligence.
did, yes. No, that's right. I should have known. That's right. Round peg, round hole, square peg, square
Yeah,
peg.
I can't even. I can't even wrap up a cable.
He'll learn in the lobby in front of a bunch of people while they're laughing at him.
Well, I'll show you again anytime you want to.
John, there's a good chance I'm just gonna walk up to you and be like, "I can't do this. Help me."
Well, I guess you'll be in the lobby a while.
Right.
Because the gear is not checked in until the cable is wound and passes John. That's what I tell my students. I tell them that they hand me some knotted up piece of junk, and I say, don't worry about me, because see, I'll throw the thing out and rewind it if I have to. If they're like, I can't, I'll do it. I say, but don't have to worry about me. I say, you have to pass Jonathan. I say, you see these brown wires? They get turned back into Jonathan. And you...
If you want to, just show me how to do it. Every time it's like a new experience.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I don't teach it well, Because
I don't think it has anything to do with the teacher.
It took me playing with it several times, and must be a Friday.
Slide that microphone over to this side of the table since we have. Yes, pull it a bit. Take all its cord it will take there. Yeah, okay. There you go. That makes you and Jonathan.
Yes, but it took me several tries. It takes it to. If you really just have to pay attention.
It took him 2 or 3 times. Seriously.
It does take. You can feel which way the cord wants to go.
Right.
And so if you feel it twisting, don't keep going. Stop that loop and then try it again. So.
Right. And what I see, and I know you see this too, is people they're trying to make a loop, but they're turning it backwards. They're turning it the other way, which is compounding the problem. And the other end of the cord is like trying to rise up, and it's like a snake. It's like exactly. It's a snake charmer here, And I tell them, okay, now, when it rises up like that, I say, lean over to it and just whisper, now, which way do you want to go? and it'll show you. It'll go, this way. And if it keeps rising up, that means no.
That's the wrong way.
I tell them to make happy wire. That's what I say. No matter what you do, I said make happy wire. Some of them just make happy wire. Didn't you say that you found another ways? The Russian guy showed you another.
He showed me. I can't remember. It looked like he was just going like that, and I was like, haha. I went through my whole thing. It was like, if you do this wrong, I will point and laugh at you and everything like that. And then he looked at me like, what are you, stupid? And he threw the cord out, and it went all the way out. Right. So he was doing something. He was like twisting it while he was looping it.
I've seen people do that before.
And apparently, and when I was like, this guy's like probably, if he's not 60, I'd be surprised. So he's an older guy. He's been doing audio stuff, and he's not like a dumb American. You know what I mean? Like you notice, like I'm serious. Like if you see like Eastern European people, like they can fix anything. Like a radio, they can fix everything because they have to. They don't go to the store and buy a new one. They fix the one they got.
Yeah.
Right.
So they're very.
Well, it's a typical immigrant reaction because Americans are used to going out to stores and buying stuff, and everyone else around the world is like, why are you going to go buy a new one when you just spend 10 minutes trying to figure out what's wrong with the old one?
Right.
No, well, I don't know. I don't know how Eastern Europeans are, and I don't know how everybody in the world is, but I do know how Americans are. At least I know how the people are that are around me.
Right.
And I'm extremely frustrated constantly because I find it appears to me, from my point of view, that the people around me are, for the most part, incredibly stupid. and it's like if they can turn the light bulb on, they think they're a genius.
Miracle, right?
Yeah, right. They think they're a genius, and and that's about as far as it goes. God forbid that they should have to should have a burnout light.
Hello, Matt.
Oh, imagine having you show up.
What time is it?
I think we saved your chair for you right here.
I hope
You want me to
Did
move
you-
this?
did you bring-
Everybody's around you stupid.
It's easier for him to play the
accepted.
guitar.